In some churches, the figures of the Magi are moved closer and closer to the manger over the Christmas season until today, when they arrive to find the infant Jesus. Pope Francis, in a homily for this feast, asks us to compare our faith to the journey of the Magi and ask, how is the journey of my faith going? The Holy Father compares the stages on the Magi's journey to our life of faith. In the first place, he says, they set out at the rising of the star. Our own faith is dynamic, growing, not, to use the Pope's words, a suit of armor that encases us. Rather, we can always set out in search of God, looking for signs of God's love. And like the Magi in Jerusalem, it's okay to ask questions. They inquired where the child was to be born. The Pope doesn't discourage those who come with questions to believe. In fact, he says God may be speaking to us more with questions than with answers. The questions and doubts expressed by others can point us back to God. When they meet Herod, the Magi defy him. They do not bring him to the newborn king. For Pope Francis, this shows how our faith must be, quote, courageous, unafraid to challenge the modern Herods who continue to sow death and slaughter the poor and innocent. Of course, at the sight of the infant Christ, the Magi worship. We must discover the gift of silent adoration as part of our life of faith. And what better time than Christmas to do so? Finally, the Magi return by another way. For Pope Francis, this speaks to the creativity of the Spirit who always brings out new things. In the Church today, beginning at our local level, we must listen to the Spirit speaking in each other in order that we can find new ways to bring the gospel to the people who are still searching for what the Magi found, the great joy of discovering Christ.